Many netizens have interpreted the cruelty of Menglong's long-term friends and acquaintances as sheer individual evil. People involved, such as Fan Shiki, Zhou Pin, Du Qiang, among others, had known him for more than a decade, evidenced by Weibo posts and professional interactions over the years. The idea that someone you've known for so long could participate in his brutalization seems almost incomprehensible. Some speculated that Yu's friends were planted near him to harm him. While this makes for a dramatic narrative, structural analysis suggests a darker, systemic explanation. The system at work may not be immediately discernible to Western audiences because it has adapted so effectively that it almost appears as just another alternative to the norms in Western societies. But it is not. In short, it has more in common with an Orwellian dystopia than any Western model. It is so effective at incentivizing obedience and fear that ordinary participants, once compliant with the unspoken rules, often act in ways that align with systemic pressures without explicit direction. Historical parallels are not hard to find. During the Cultural Revolution, even the closest family ties could be weaponized by the system. One striking anecdote involves Bo Xilai, who allegedly kicked his father, Bo Yibo, during a struggle session, breaking his ribs. While not universal, such acts were far from rare. Behavior that would otherwise be unthinkable became possible under a regime that rewarded over-compliance, punished hesitation, and deliberately blurred moral boundaries. No laws or explicit rules encouraged such behavior. What was at work were gray zones, spaces where fear and obedience to power shape behavior in ways outsiders struggle to comprehend. When the boundaries of right and wrong are deliberately blurred, individuals expend extraordinary effort to display loyalty, especially those in close proximity to the victim, often exceeding what is required simply to protect themselves. Every decision and gesture is filtered through a calculus of survival, a constant awareness of who is watching and what consequences might follow from hesitation or perceived disloyalty. In Menglong's case, this dynamic is painfully evident in Fan Shiki, a friend of 12 years. He likely internalized the unspoken rules of the entertainment industry, a sprawling system where gray zones exist for purposes far beyond mere discipline or professional hierarchy. These zones enforce compliance, reward overperformance, and subtly punish any hint of moral hesitation. Fan's apparent detachment from Yu, his meticulous efforts to align with systemic expectations, and his willingness to participate in acts of cruelty were likely shaped by this environment. Multiple leaked video footages suggest the extent of this overperformance. Fan's actions reflect extreme measures taken to navigate a system where autonomy is dangerous, where even minor deviations from the expected script could lead to personal or professional ruin. The stakes were existential, and the cost of moral independence was potentially fatal. That Yu, in his final moments, still reached out to him, calling, "Fan Xiaohua, save me. I've lost all strength in my hands," while dangling outside the window of a high-rise residential complex, underscores the tragic human toll of a system that transforms friendship into calculated survival and loyalty into cruelty. Fan's actions also reveal the delegation of moral responsibility. By placing accountability in the hands of a higher authority, he shields himself from immediate guilt. When the public discovered what he had done to Menglong, he faced a massive boycott of his upcoming concert, selling just 15 tickets and ultimately cancelling it under the false pretense of health issues. He was also challenged online by Chinese netizens who called him a murderer and a betrayer. A month after the incident, on October 10th, Fan posted on Weibo, "Whatever you say, you can't do anything about it. Yes, I killed Menglong because he deserved it." He deleted it 10 minutes later. His boldness suggested he felt no remorse or regret, having shut down on self-reflection and morality, seeing his actions as absolutely necessary. But whether this brings true peace is deeply questionable. The personal cost of surviving such a system is internalized in ways outsiders cannot easily perceive. Menglong's tragedy is therefore not only the story of a man betrayed by friends, but also a lens into Chinese society under the CCP's totalitarian rule. The entertainment industry is a microcosm of a larger system designed to enforce obedience, escalate fear, and reward those who overperform loyalty while punishing integrity. It is a society in which unspeakable rules dominate, moral clarity is rare, and structural pressures can turn friendship into cruelty. We have briefly touched on the gray zone in law enforcement in China in our video, Why Class 13 Trademark Raises Red Flags. In the next video, we will further analyze how gray zones shaped Menglong's entire career in the entertainment industry, exposing the systemic pressures that left him vulnerable despite his talent, integrity, and long-term friendships.